My iPad keep falling. It's pissing me off. I gotta hold it. It keep falling. Every time I record it, it's called it falling. I tried to learn day trading so many times and kept stopping. I'm just starting up and saying,
During that 5 minute duration time, okay, I never ended up closing there. It just shows where price went, right? It's a little snail trail, okay? It's like you take a shit and it's on your underwear and it's like super white. Like
they always saying a stupid is analogy.
you're from
They be saying a dummy. This is analogy.
to be honest, I don't know how this relates to this, but okay, shows where price went. So that means, right, if there's a wick all the way up here, that means in this 5 minute candle, you got so here, the price up to this point, okay? And then same thing with here, okay? Down to this price point, that price went within this 5 minutes. So now we know, okay, this is the highest point it went to, and this is the lowest point it went to, okay? Same exact thing. When I bear candle, okay, just slightly different, okay? Instead, it's up here, okay? It's down here. Okay, so the close on a bearish candle is lower, obviously, and the open bearish candle is higher. Okay, remember, and again, right is the highest point the price was close to. Okay, and down here was the lowest point that the price was able to go to. Perfect. Candlesticks fucking simplified. Nice PGR. Now we can get rid of this bullshit. Okay. Now, candlestick patterns, and I know what said. Everybody said, oh, I hate candlestick patterns. I do. I hate the ones candlestick patterns that are based off of tops, fucking W's, head shoulders. I also hate candlestick patterns. I really hate candles. Because they can actually price action and dictate where price is going to go are these single candlestick patterns. Okay, so let's look up. Have you ever seen people flipping houses and say, man, I wish I could make money like that? They got dumpster there, they got contractors pulling in it. This thing will load. Candle, okay. Patterns, cheat sheet. Hopefully this pulls up single candlesticks. Okay, good. It has some of those. All right. Let's pull this thing up and let's zoom on it. Okay. So, first of all, we don't give a fuck about this entire top ring. Okay. I also don't give a fuck about from here and below. I only care about dojis. Probably the same thing. Okay. Cross dojis and inverse cross dojis, dragonfly dojis, hammers. Okay. Those are the only things I care about. Okay. Just this row. Forget about all this bullshit. This garbage. Okay. No, we don't give a fuck. Right? Just focus on this row right here. Okay. And why are we going to be talking about this? Okay. It's because candlesticks are showing price action. It's showing where price rejected and where it didn't. Okay. So if I just find these on the chart, I don't know why I pulled that up. But with a candle, it's just like a perfect set. With a candle like this, right? We see price opens right here. It doesn't go low, right? It pushes all the way up to this point, but then closes down here. Okay, the candle is essentially saying to me, okay, we have strong bulls, but not strong enough to close. Close all the way up here.
And Travis. Travis who? I know a Travis. But I don't think you the Travis I know.
And more than likely, it was taking this loop. Okay, so right, we knew that price pushed up, close still bullish, but there was weakness because it couldn't finish out this candle. Right now, let's find another example. Okay, right here. Okay, similar situation, but with a doji. Usually, dojis, which are just small bodies of candles. Okay, so when a candle looks like this, dojis are great. Okay, it's usually small wicks or just small body of a candlestick in general. Okay, looks like this. Okay, something like that. Some sorts. Okay, probably not that long of candles of wicks, but you know what I get. You know what I'm getting at. Anyways, dojis are great because they can show us indecision in the market and indecision with a bias in one direction. Okay, so when we see this bearish doji, right, we're obviously not taking a trade off of this, but we need to be able to read the candlestick, right? These are these small things that intuition can build, that experience build by being able to see and read these candlesticks. But most people aren't able to do that. Most people are saying liquidity, sweat, growth structure. But you guys can't even read these candlesticks. You don't even understand what these are saying to you, and they're telling you a lot of information. Okay, so this candlestick in particular, right? We see boom, big sell off down here. Okay, then we get to this candle. Okay, we get long wicks to the downside, but not a full body close. Right? We don't see a body close to the downside. It means we're losing bearish momentum. Okay, and as you can see, we did lose it. We start consolidating, pull up a little bit higher, and then nothing fucking happens after that. Right? So we lost bearish momentum with this candle. We can see that through the long wick to the downside, and then it failing close lower in a regular size candle, right? The same doji. This is showing indecision with the market. Okay, again, right? We see a long extension of a wick to the upside, right? Showing that hey, we pushed all the way up here, but we failed to close above, right? We failed to close above these price points, and then what happened? We fell. Okay, but this is not something you take a trade off of. This is just slowly learning and understanding. Okay, these candlesticks and what they're trying to tell you. Okay, let's go for gold. Gold give us some great momentum, some great volume, and also shows us some great candlestick patterns. Okay, so where okay.
I really started watching Trades by Side because I heard he like easier for beginners.
Okay.
But I started learning with TJ. So,
Okay.
but I had six watching.
Yeah. Okay.
So I like CJ though, but I'm gonna start watching Trades by Side, whatever his name is.
Right. We failed to push up completely. Yes, we see strong rejection to the downside, and yes, we do see closures to the upside. Okay, this is why we cannot be taking trades purely off of candlestick patterns because this is only one confluence. Okay, yeah, we see super strong rejection to the downside with this wick, and then we close bullish still, right? We're in a downtrend. We are continuously breaking structure to the downside. Okay, so That's an example of where we can't let our bias get lost in these patterns. Okay, these are very, very minimal in what you need to trade, but it is good to understand and to know and to learn these. If you don't know them already, they're fairly simple. You really just have to know, right? A fucking strong close, which is what literally a regular candlestick looks like to you. So, like this candle, for example, is a just a strong close, right? It's full, it's full. It has not many, not a high wick to the upside. If anything, a high wick to the upside on this candle would be even more of a reason for it to be a strong close. And then also, right, the wick to the downside is fairly small. Again, compared to the body, right? So we had a move to the downside, and we were able to close and continue down, right? And it wasn't just a wick to the downside and then a move back on up, showing weakness. Okay, let's just keep going through and spotting these on the chart. Okay, again, right? This candle is a wow, great example of something where like we see the liquidity get swept in almost like a confirmation candle. Okay, right? We see this long, long wick to the downside price. Wait, remember, guys, we have to understand the price was wick here. So at one point in time during this week, price
Drop all I think.
red from this point down. Right? And everyone probably thought this shit is going to the floor. Right? Because this is where like your headspace can get fucked up. Because people get so caught up in the candle that's forming and not the candle that has formed. Okay, we can only make bias and decision on candles that have formed, not candles that are forming. Okay, that's why we always wait for a close for a construction. Right, you have to wait for that candlestick to close because right, it's not an actual candle until it's actually.
I'm 1 mile in right now. 1 mile in. I don't know if I'm gonna do 3 miles today. I usually have been doing three, but I'm 1 mile in so far.
Was able to first of all opens down here and then rallies all the way back up to this point and closes up here. That is a very, very strong bullish candle, right? You see massive wick to the downside, tiny wick to the upside, meaning it literally closed almost as bullish as it could have, right? Most bullish candles are going to get some sort of wick, or and on most bearish candles, you'll get some sort of wick to the top side or to the downside. But when it closes so fully like this with a strong rejection to the downside, that is telling you a bunch. That's telling you 1,000 perks, right? That candle is telling you exactly where price wants to go. Okay, what does price end up doing? Rallies higher, takes out these highs. So, okay, so this is all that I want you to do for today. I know today boring as shit, boring as hell. You're probably like, what the fuck? But right, starting from the beginning, starting from a clear slate. Okay, trust me, going to bring you guys up with this, and it'll keep going a lot quicker than you think. Okay, so price, or sorry, all that I'm asking you to do is get on whatever chart you trade, okay, whether it's SPX, GU, GJ, whatever, okay, get on whatever pair that you trade, okay, get on whatever pair that you trade, and just spot these and see how market reacts. Like literally just being on this chart, I can see two, boom, quick rejection to the downside, still not a good close, but what happens next? We do get a full bullish close, boom, rallies, takes out these highs, right? Okay, so similar to this, right? We have a doji long candle, or sorry, long wick to the downside, bullish close right here to the upside, right? We can use these two in confluence together. right? We have this full candle and then this doji with a big wick to the downside showing rejection after several weeks of down of being down, right? We show exhaustion through the dojis, okay, then we get boom, closure to the upside, price rallies, takes out these highs. So all that I want you to do, again, strong look to the downside, full close, rallies. So all that I want you to do is get whatever, choose whatever pair you trade, okay? And just look for these and see how price reacts off of these certain price points, okay? Find at least 10 examples, okay? This is your homework, right? Find at least 10 examples of these doji candlesticks, okay? Understanding wicks within the market, right? There's a saying, wicks don't lie, and I definitely think there's someone that teaches on like YouTube or Instagram, think wicks don't lie. I may be wrong, maybe it's don't lie. I don't know. But wicks do not lie. Wicks and candlesticks tell the whole story, okay, of price action. No, we do not care about the fucking top. Look how that shit played out. Fucking horribly, right? You got stomped out. We don't give a fuck about mountaintops. We care about price action, okay? And that's what we were going to be studying this literally this entire course. Okay. So that being said, that's your homework. Okay. Very, very short lesson today, but essential. Okay. And slowly gaining that fucking market experience that I know you guys need and want. Okay. And honestly, these are going to be the lessons that are more important for you guys because this is shit that you guys probably rushed over and don't think about too often. So, is find 10 examples of this.
Oh, my iPad keep falling. I got this. Thanks. Every time I'm on live, my iPad falls. Anyways, I'm done with his video. I think I still got trader view on my iPad. Do I? So I can wait, maybe I thought I had trader view. I don't see it. Oh no, I thought I had trading view, but I might just do 2 miles today. I don't think I'm gonna do the full three. I might just do two. So I'll do another like I'll do another how many minutes I'm here? Cause 2 miles for me is 40 minutes. I'll do another like 15 minutes. And then that'll be 2 miles for me. Cause I'm waiting on my sweet potatoes to get finished. I'm making sweet potatoes and I'm eating some salmon. Cause I've been eating bad for the past couple weeks. And I need to get rid of this tudge ASAP. I bought me some spearmint tea. They said they help with bloating. So I wanted to do walks every day, but I just don't do it every day. But I did just do a yoga video. So, and like I said, I'm gonna at least do 2 miles today. If I don't do three, I'm gonna do at least 2 miles. And I did just do yoga. I just posted a yoga video. And yeah, but I'm trying to get back to the day trading because, like I said, I was learning it and then I just quit watching the videos. So I need to get back to that because I'm trying to learn that. I need to get that bread. I'm trying to get all the bread I can get. I'm trying to get monetized on this app, trying to learn how to day trade, have my businesses, and my 9 to 5. You gotta have multiple streams of income these days, especially since I'm about to be single. Since I'm single again, definitely need multiple income. All right. I gotta hold my iPad. It be falling every time. It ain't failed at least 3 times already. So I'm at 1.5 miles, really. So I'll do another half a mile and I'm getting off. I don't feel like doing three. Two is good enough. But I know for the longest I was doing one every day. So I said I was gonna amp it up this year from just doing 1 mile a day to at least doing three or two. Well, I'm not even at 1.5 miles. I'm at 1.4 miles. So and if they win, what the heck going on? Go. Hell, I go out of money. Come on, what the heck? Go. Mm. But yeah, so every day instead of just playing Monopoly every time when I'm walking for an hour, I'm gonna dang start back watching day trading videos every day or whenever I walk. Start back watching them videos so I can learn. Cause that's what I was doing at first, and I got to stop doing it. And now I'm at 1.5 miles. Okay, I'm finna get off. I'll post the end result later. I'm at 1.7 miles, 6 miles. I'm gonna do 2 miles and get off. But